I believe in you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, yeah. I believe in you, me, you, me, you, me, you, me, yeah. Let's stay here for a lifetime underneath the moonlight. 'Cause I don't want us to go. No, I don't want us to go. Yeah, you could be my lifeline, you could be my sunshine in a world so full of pain. Can you make it go?
Good morning, crew. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning, and I am beyond grateful that I'm on the list of the living today. God is good. This morning, I woke up and I decided that I was just gonna clean this entire house and just try to have a deep one-on-one conversation with all your crew members. And I just thought to myself, what better topic to talk about than life itself? So much of life comes down to control, understanding what we cannot control while still simultaneously capitalizing and making the most of the things that we can, which is a constant awareness that's critical in our evolution. We must be at once cautious and courageous. Courageous in what does not depend upon choice, and cautious in what does. This idea has been shared many times over the years in many different ways. One of my favorite is that of the Serenity Prayer. It says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are going to be things we cannot control, and we're going to have to find a way to sort of stop exerting ourselves and exhausting our energy on. Life is beautiful, but it's also hard. We don't always have the gumption or the motivation to do the things we wanted to. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's an inspiration. Maybe it's just a desire. Whatever it is we're working on, we have the ability to achieve it. Believe it or not, we all have something working on in our life, whether it is financially, wanting to become more financially stable, wanting to become more social, wanting to be more open. If you're in a marriage or a relationship, you're struggling with compromise, you're struggling with trust, you're struggling with whatever it is at this point in your life, a new job, wanting to go to college, and as a young person as myself, I've had all these dreams. We've all had dreams in our younger years, what we wanted to be, what we wanted to do at a certain age, and so forth. And thankfully to God, I haven't missed a timeline or a time frame of everything that I've always outlined that I've wanted to be and wanted to do in my life. Some of them I've missed maybe by a year off, but I've still managed to attain them. I just shared that to say our timing, most times it's not God's timing. And whether you believe in God or you believe in Allah, whatever the force is, whatever this universe is, whatever in the universe that you hold power to, it all comes back down to timing. Everything works out in perfect timing. And coming from a person that has its fair share of struggles when it comes to timing, because I think I'm missing out on some things in life because the timing is not hot enough. Trust me, timing is everything. We live in such a harsh and complex society it is very easy to lose sight of such goals. The goals of wanting to become better, the goals of wanting to do better, the goals of traveling. There's so many goals, based on everyone's different choices. There's so many goals. And you can have a plethora of different goals that you want to attain, and life has its way of showing us over and over that our timing is not always best, and everything will actually fall in place. Social media to date is one of the biggest influencing platforms. Social media take up most of my day. Believe it or not, whether it's productive or unproductive, social media takes up most of my day. And as someone who is very much involved in it, actually, from different platforms to work, to partnerships, to anything that involves social media, you got it. I'm on it.
Bad man. It's just the way I feel about it. Give me a kiss.
One coke. 1 hour. You left school. When I came, so left school. Teacher case only when I left to class. Teacher.
Nah, we're not letting no class.
The teacher ever beat you?
No teacher.
What make the teacher never beat you?
You're gonna be dead.
Jesus God. Have mercy, Father. Because you ever beat a teacher for you? You ever fight a teacher in school?
No,
Okay.
I got really angry at a couple teachers and almost got into a fight with a teacher, but
Social media has the power to let you feel belittled and unprogressive. Social media has the power to make your efforts, feels, and looks useless, but it all comes down to timing. Social media is not all the evil person and just the devil. Social media is also powerful in the way that if you use it wisely, you can promote yourself, you can bring light to your audience. If you're starting a business, if you're starting an organization, if you're starting anything, social media has the power to let it be heard. I have learned so much from social media to the point where I feel like all that knowledge that I was able to garner, I can now take it and build the best version of me, my company, my business, my day-to-day life. If for some reason you're in the position of feeling like social media is causing more damage than it is causing more good to you, then do whatever feels right for you. If you need to step back, if you need to isolate from your friends and families for a moment, if you need to just have that alone time, take a walk. Go to the beach if you have beach. Do something that can distract your mind and connect you on one with nature. Once again, life is hard, but it's also beautiful. Make the best of it. Thank you guys so much for listening, and please feel free to leave in the comments what you think of this video. If you like more videos as this, what are some of the things you learned from this video?